Yeah, and what's the latest status on your ECAC certification process for European airport deployment? Can you kind of offer any general timeline and or milestone investors should be watching for?
Yeah, that ECAC certification process is well underway. We've done all of our data collection at the laboratory in Europe. We are processing that data, preparing our algorithms to meet and detect the things that Europe thinks are important. And we should have that done here around the end of the year. I can't say just yet because it's a certification process when that certification will be granted, but we will be in the testing cycle, which is fairly short in Europe, and have a certified system available. I do want to say that that certification is very important for the company because it is for the aviation sector and other sectors. It is usually what international deployments require. They're looking for an ECAC certification, not a US TSA certification.
Yeah, and Brad, any notes as well?
Yeah, it will be a major milestone when it happens. And as Dolan said, the timelines of these certification processes are very uncertain. And but we're working hard to get it done. And while we're doing that, we're laying the groundwork work within the market to enter it strongly. And we think that as Dolan alluded to, not only will this give us access to that European aviation market, but it just we use that certification with all customers as an independent verification of the quality of the technology. So it will be important to get that done, and it'll be exciting when it happens.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here that I think is really interesting for shareholders, but we all know retail investors have been closely watching the stock. What is management doing to drive long-term shareholder value and build kind of price stability amid volatility?
Yeah, that's probably one of the more important things that we're focusing on in the company, and we think it's important to monitor and make sure that we're making the right moves in order to go through this period. In the SPAC world, SPACs get a lot of downward pressure after they de-SPAC. We're no different than any other SPAC coming into the market. There is some short selling volume that occurs over that period. We've basically worked through a lot of that, and I think that we're at a point now that we will stop that downward trend that's been there. I want to say one thing that is just key to me and my board, and that's that we focus on the underlying company, what we do, not tricks to make our share value go up. We're focused on building a strong customer base across multiple security verticals, achieving these key certifications, and making sure our machine is the best machine available in the security area for checkpoint security to the infrastructure market. That's what we're focused on in the ground. The share value will take care of itself over time.
Yeah, and you as well, Brad?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. I mean, we're committed to enhancing the long-term shareholder value. And to do that, we have to build the company that's, solid internally. We have to control the things that we can control. Our internal controls, making meaningful steps to meet the financial reporting obligations, but also, and I think Dolan spends about 25 hours a day focusing on building a stable financial foundation and a strong capital structure. And we've already mentioned a couple of times the commitment to compliance, but which are essential pillars in maintaining investor confidence. But we also appreciate our investors' trust and long-term commitment, and we're working every day to make sure we deserve it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to add to that. We have avoided any toxic financial vehicles that are usually used within the SPAC world. We've avoided that. We focus primarily on equity investments in the company, and I believe that has and working to improve our balance sheet across the board and retire a legacy debt and commitments in the company to strengthen our balance sheet. I think all of that will accrete to share price value here in the future.